Yeah, it's less of a me being terribly demoralized thing and more of a having statistics open all the time.
Oh yeah, I've noticed a number of social media platforms actually starting to take that away publicly. Like, maybe people can still look at their own analytics, but I know that they're doing an initiative on Instagram, for instance, where they've removed visible likes. So you can still like people's things, and the person who posted an image or a post will see how many people liked it, but other people won't be able to see how many people liked that post. Because it was fostering a sense of... I mean, we've talked about this before, an unhealthy fixation on how well you're doing perceived, like how you perceive yourself doing compared to others, and feelings of inferiority or superiority, etc.
I'm just surprised it took me 6 years before analytics finally started to wear me down. Like, there are definitely times, there are definitely times where I... Oh.
Well done, Wander. We'll have to report back to let the commander know that you defeated all the monsters.
Sorry if that gets picked up by the mic. You really defeated all those monsters on your own. That's my rookie. Such skill, such strength, I'm not quite sure I feel right calling you the rookie anymore. From now on, I'm calling you Ace. Your work has been stunning, unmatched. I mean, it was pretty good for someone who wasn't born sporting. I think it's time you took a shot at crossing that river. We have bad news, sir. Some huge monsters have appeared in the Sport of Treasury. Some huge? Wait, there are monsters. Then what are y'all doing here? Sir, we ran away, sir. You what? We are the fearless sporting people. We don't run away from anything. More importantly, who's protecting the shining jewel in the Sport of Treasury?
Ah, the shining jewel.
Sir, no one, sir. It now belongs to the monsters, sir. Ugh, I don't even know what to do with you anymore.
Wait a minute. Could the shining jewel be what I think it is?
Sorry, Ace, but crossing the river has to wait. We gotta focus our advances on the monsters and recover the shining jewel.
I wonder what that peculiar vortex is. Oh wow, this is a level 20 zone.
I'm level 21.
So you're level 21.
Yep.
Shining jewel that the Sporting Commander was talking about might be one of my powers. If it really is the river rowing ability, we need to hurry and get to the Sported Treasury, Wander.
Recommend strength. Oh well. Let's see, I thought planking was sustaining a straight posture with your arms. There's multiple variants. It's like how there's a bunch of different types of push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can feel my moves waggling. I don't like that.
Hit the pinwheel with an air. Okay, nice.
What the?
Oh, this is the side bend flip.
Oh.
Oh.
So I suppose bend to get as many coins as you want, as you can.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's actually controlling the vehicle too. This is fun.
Nice change of pace. Okay.
Alright, so give you a little boost there.
Honestly, I'm feeling this more in my shoulders than anything else.
Even though it's supposed to be doing your lower back.
Yeah. I think my lower back is fine. My problem is just having my arms raised after a certain point is actually really tiresome. And I've been doing a lot
especially
of
after
it
you did
today.
the planks. Ah. I'm just gonna walk over to them.
Here I come, you jerks. Tired man on a rampage. Off you up, knock you down.
Whoa!
Red manta ray.
A manta ray.
It's-
It's adorable.
It really is.
Look at that. Look at those eyes.
I almost feel guilty.
Front press.
So it's a yoga mat.
Okay, let's go. This will work your upper chest. Well done. Amazing. Nice.
It looks so sad.
I know. Look at those little ear tabs.
Nice.
Unless it's supposed to be those parts that stick forward on the manta ray. But then it would be closer to its mouth, but oh well.
Sharp. Okay. Excellent. All right.
Let's see, what is this? It looks weird. It's Ring Fit Adventure. It's some of the best fitness I've ever had. It's also just very hard.
Good. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Very nice.
Oh yeah, that because it's red, that one has advantage. So you need to find another ability.
No. Red's
Wait,
good against it.
Oh no, it's good against it. Right. Red and red.
Oh.
Keep squeezing.
Secondary defense. Oh, it's flicking its tail at you.
This is like, feel my feet. They're mighty. Mightier than you. I hate
You have to do more
I'm gonna take the
planks.
headset off for this one. I can't even talk for it anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's move.
All right, raise.
Don't lower your glutes so
Hold.
much that your lower back bends.
And return.
Yes. Yes.
Raise,
Keep it up.
hold,
Excellent.
and return.
Fantastic.
Okay, hold,
Very
return.
nice. Wonderful.
Return.
Great.
I just have to tell one. Oh no, return.
And return.
There you go. Raise, hold, return.
Fantastic. Amazing.
raise, hold,
Well
Return.
done. 10 more.
raise, hold, return.
Nice.
Okay, you're snapping up a little bit too quickly. Return.
Challenge.
Okay, now it wants you to go faster. Return.
Yes.
Return, but stay down.
And return.
Hold, return.
Keep it up.
Return.
All right. 5.
Return.
Okay.
Return.
Excellent. 3.
Return. And return.
Well done. One left.
And return. Oh gosh.
Beat it. Stand up.
Oh,
No need
poor
to rush.
Wander. He's flat. He's face first on the floor. Are you okay?
I'm just very tired.
He's laying on his belly right now. And that still didn't finish them off. They still have a little tiny bit of HP left.
Okay.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
All right. It looks like you only have to defend against one this time.
Yeah.
Wait, the mata roll is... Oh no, is it healing
heal.
it?
Sure to
No!
stay hydrated.
Son of a bitch.
Wander, what did
It's
you
a
just
healer.
say?
It's a goddamn healer. Should have known.
Okay, you might want to finish it off then.
I guess bow pull. I was hoping they would combine strengths and then I kill them both simultaneously.
Okay, let's go. Good for
I
working
can't
those
hear.
upper arms. All right.
Blood
Does
flow.
that mean the blood is just rushing into your...
Yeah.
Okay,
Nicely done.
just the pounding.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, you got rid of the mat. It
Fine
went
work.
twirling off into the distance.
It's that ringing sound.
Oh.
Sort of.
Really? The...
Kind of.
Awesome.
I've always had weird circulation when it comes to standing up
Nice.
quickly.
Fine. Increase your pace. All right. Great. Very nice. One left.
Don't get why every attack is a series of reps.
Well, this is
Because it's
how...
a fitness game.
It's how exercise works.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
So each attack is a set.
Hold the ring con
made out of X number of reps.
Good job.
It's how in various gym classes that we've been in over the years, whenever we had opportunities to use weightlifting machines, they would say, you know, do 10 of these and then cool down and then either switch to another machine or do more reps. And then you have sets. Yeah, so they would say don't do more than 3 sets or something.
Yep, generally you want to do 3 sets of 8 to 12, kind of depends.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Because anything more than 12 means you're going for endurance and not strength. And anything less than 8 means you're pushing yourself too hard. So you generally want to go up by increments of 5.
And then obviously you put more weight on a machine if you want to build up strength, but you have fewer reps.
Yeah,
and fewer
but
sets.
you still want to keep to that 8. Beyond that, you're just straining yourself
Right.
without a whole lot of actual muscle growth.
Bend your knees, then straighten them when you're all the way down.
Whoa. Oh, so this is a means to travel using squats. Oh, there were some coins on the left.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I like how they're able to find ways to implement a lot of, well,
Exercises
essentially gym
into
equipment.
area traversal. Yeah.
Well, not just exercises, but equipment, because those are definitely the, what do they call them? The jump boards of some sort. What are they called?
Springboards?
Springboards, right. Because they do have springs on the underside of them. I like springboards. I just remember watching the Olympic Games how the gymnasts would use the springboards to do a couple of flips before they, it was like a landing. They'd have to get a landing after jumping over something. Then there's the pommel horse. Seem to be a number of tabs.
Yep.
I love how
Just a
despite-
little bit of branching. This is a long one.
Oh, there's some hearts up ahead. You'll need those.
Yep.
Oh, 4 enemies. Okay, so we have 1 matter ray.
Select a skill.
Red steppers, so they're all, most of them are susceptible to red.
Yep. Give me a second. Hair's getting in my face.
Front press. Okay, let's move.
Oh, it can only attack
Focus
3.
on your chest muscles.
Yep.
Aggressive. All right. Fantastic. Keep it up. Okay. Perfect.
I need you to talk to me, Michelle.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
Oh, I just feel so bad for the matter ray.
Sharp.
I would if it wasn't such a
Yes.
terrible jerk.
Awesome. Nicely done. Fine
I do
work.
wonder what those...
Amazing.
Oh, I know what those could be. So,
Excellent.
I'd gotten a yoga set at one point, just to see what it was about.
Great.
The DVD that came up with it was extremely uncomfortable to watch, though, because if you guys have ever seen the Prana Sleep commercials, I suppose Prana Sleep is some kind of mattress,
Very nice.
but they had gotten this famous yoga master to talk over the commercial and pose with, you know, him doing yoga moves on this mattress and meditating and such. And
In your stomach.
so he was actually on this DVD, and I go, hey, it's the Prana Sleep guy. But then, what he was wearing, it definitely accentuated something. So I just couldn't watch it. I was like, uh-oh, this is very uncomfortable. I'll have to learn yoga. Maybe if I find a video with a lady or something. But... So I have 2 yoga mats downstairs. At some point we should try that. Wander. Just stretches and such.
Yeah.
And the kit also came with a belt, and if I'm looking at the blue belts over there, and so the belts, they almost remind me of those belts that you have to wear around your waist. They have metal rings, and then it's a kind of woven flat cord. And actually, it feels almost exactly the same. I wouldn't be surprised if I could use the belt that
Wait,
came with that
Did I kill
set.
that other guy? Oh, I did.
You did.
I forgot. Bolt pull hits 5.
All of them. Yep.
I didn't even notice. I was just like, wait a second, I haven't been hitting that guy, period. What is going on here?
Yeah. So they do have these belts with the set, and now that I'm looking at the mat array, it looks like that those are the belts. But those are used to help stretch your limbs and such.
Yeah, elastic bands.
Well, they're not elastic though, but
Oh. When I was on the cross country, everybody had like elastic belt things that they would use for stretching. Because a lot of people had issues.
But then there's also, yeah, there are some smoothies that up your attack, you know. People are suggesting you might want to use those in the future.
Yeah. But
Warrior 1 pose.
exercise.
Slowly
I don't
bend
juice.
Have you tried Thrill of the Fight on VR? No, we
You can try
we
it,
haven't.
right, Amble?
Did you ever look at those VR sales to see what new?
VR
coming
sale
up?
is in 2 weeks.
Okay, so there's a huge VR sale in 2 weeks, and we'll see what VR we can
Yep.
pick up. We currently have an Oculus Rift S.
Which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, you played Until You Fall, and I've been playing Falcon Age whenever there's a quiet night where you want me to play instead of you.
Yeah. Still want to go back to Until You Fall and finish that. Maybe I'll do that as an off activity between Ring Fit days.
Yeah, because he still gets a lot of exercise doing that
But it's not
too.
as like, it doesn't hurt. It's just tiring.
But you were wanting to play this Nordic Viking
Asgard's Wrath, I think.
Asgard's Wrath, yeah.
Yeah, I want to play that. I want to go back to Stormlands VR. Both are very good.
Oh
Problem
yeah,
is,
Stormlands, I really liked the world that they created with that and all the
Yep.
robots and such, but you were getting motion sickness from it.
yeah.
Doing great.
Oh boy, more of this. Oh boy.
Wow, this is a long level too.
Yeah, it is.
Because I thought that we were going to get to the swirling blue vortex.
We will after this.
Just to see what it's about. Okay, it looks like you might have to go around a curve before we actually reach the end.
Holy shit, this level is so long. I am wiped out.
Will you be able to safely shower after this?
Yeah.
Oh, those are on the move. Is there a way for you to speed up? Maybe in order to catch them, you can't have a flawed run. Oh, I see. Because
And
you
they
went
lead me
this
down
way.
a wrong path.
Well, the other path. Oh. Okay. Oh,
Come on, get over.
no.
Get over.
Aw, looks like you
That was
missed it.
stupid.
If you had gone to the left, you
Well,
actually
no,
would've caught it.
he like lowered a bit. And so I was still leaning, but he's just like, nope.
Yeah, I probably outpaced you this time, but maybe another time.
Yeah.
Because are there only 3 or 4 of those per level? The
3.
coins? Yeah.
Great.
Longer the difficulty, the longer the level from what you've seen. Really?
Drop
Oh.
your hips.
I thought it would just raise the difficulty of the monsters, but wow, if the difficulty is increased and it lengthens levels, huh.
See, there's also Boneworks. I've heard Boneworks gives really bad motion sickness to everybody that's played it. That I know. Yeah. It's like a first-person shooter. Kind of like Stormlands, but without the visual, like, flair. Thigh press.
Oh.
Hey!
You like that move.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to
I'm
replace
getting
your
rid
Lee
of-
lift, though.
Need a chest.
Okay, still have one sitting move.
It's unfortunately planking.
Oh, no, you mean one yellow move.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one yellow move will be the planks.
Let's continue for a bit.
Yeah, let's see what the blue is. Even if you're enjoying the game, don't overdo it. This looks like a warp point. I wonder where it connects to. This place is... Could it be? Drago's hidden fortress. He's always had a funny habit of hoarding away most of his valuable stuff. Maybe there's treasure hidden in there. Oh, so that's a Sock'em robot game.
Yep. I can do core crushing. Core crushing isn't too hard.
I've played this before.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, so I suppose it wants you to keep tension.
Yep. I
Ready?
did okay with this the first time.
Go!
Yep. You just hit the side that isn't shielded
Straight as you move.
and do a swooping motion to get all of them. Great.
Keep it up. Squeeze your abdominal muscles and breathe deep.
Words getting in the way in a bad way here.
Well,
Good.
we'll try out your wireless mod mic in the future.
Yep.
Though I don't know if it'll work well with the running. If you want to use your other headset. You might want to put them on your old Audio Technicas.
Yeah.
The nubbin.
But that would still have a cord.
Oh, you're right. It would have a cord. Well, we don't want to put it on your Sonys, do we? But I suppose it's the only thing you have.
Yeah. I'll see.
We could put it on
That
your
wasn't
Sonys.
bad. I could have gone faster. But turning is hard.
Okay.
Get a bonus.
Bunch
Get
of
money.
coins. Now, for those chests, you just open them. You don't have to do anything
Yeah, I
for
don't
them,
have to
right?
do anything fancy. I'm not going to go past the other one because I think that's an actual level.
Mm-hmm.
But
Ooh, you got a new attack, an overhead bend. Do you want to replace the planks, or are you going to replace something else with it? Because
front press.
the front press, isn't that the one that does multiple? You should remember.
Front press hits 3. Planking hits 3. Bow pull hits 5.
Okay, you can do bow pull then. That's good.
Okay. That's good enough for me for now.
Okay.
Let's quit and cool down. I'd like to do more, but I am very tired. Planking was an extra level of oomph. Plus, we definitely did like an hour.
Yep, and you also went to a side area.
Let's see, if you ever think to yourself, I only want to do the exercises I like. What? No, you should be dissuading me from that.
Well, there is this custom mode, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Shell, you want to do some minigames while I shower?
Stretching. You won't need the
I'll do-
Sure, well, do your stretches.
I'll do
Mindful
stretches,
of your
but-
body and stretch within the range of your ability.
Okay.
Raise both arms and pull down on your left elbow.
Wonder, did you see the new Destiny season?
Stretch your upper
Yeah, I'll be
arms
checking it
while
out
pulling your elbow
next week, I
downward.
think. This week I've got a lot of new indie games still to play. And Path of Exile's new league, which I'd like to race
Now
through
do the
on
same
Friday.
on the opposite side.
Which is going to take time.
What is the league exactly?
Be careful
So
not to let
Leagues
your
and
head
Seasons,
fall forward.
it's effectively content without content.
Mhm.
Where it's effectively, depending on the game you're playing, it'll be
Bring
50,
yourself back
30,
slowly.
100 or something like that.
Stretch your left arm to the
Levels.
side
Or
and hold it with your
various
right arm.
objectives.
Mhm.
And by
Lower your
completing
arm
those
and
objectives, you
stretch
get
the
special
muscles of your
rewards.
left shoulder.
So remember when we played Diablo 3?
Yeah.
And there were those like special rewards we got for completing certain
Now do the same
objectives,
on the opposite
like
side.
But
kill.
those cycle out.
Yeah, so they cycle out
Careful
every
not
couple
to
of months
rotate your
depending on the
waist as
game.
well.
And so Destiny 2 has a season. Happens every 2 months, I think.
Mhm.
Each with 100 levels, and each level gives you
Bring
some amount of
yourself back
rewards.
slowly.
Path of
Use your
Exile
right hand to
has
pull
kind of a
out the
reset
fingers of your
league
left hand.
with like a new that coincides with a new
While
update.
arching back your left
So
wrist,
they'll add some new
stretch your
content,
left
but
arm
also a bunch of
forward.
players start over from the beginning, race to the end, and get as far as they can for unique rewards. And that's usually how it works for all of them. It's a really cool idea.
Now
The
do
problem
same
is
on the opposite
they're
side.
all just grindy enough that like good luck keeping up with all your favorite
Take
games,
care not to bend the elbow of
because
the arm you're extending.
there's no way you're going to be able to without playing them constantly. I know a couple of people that do.
Bring yourself back slowly. Join your hands together in front of you. With your palms facing out, stretch out your back.
There you go.
Is absolutely getting the lower thighs
Bring yourself back
more
slowly.
than anything else.
Bend your left knee and bring your ankle up behind you.
But yeah, I appreciate it because it
Pull
keeps
your
these
heel
MMOs
backward
fresh.
and
Because
stretch
like that
the
was
front
one
of
thing
your
we kind of
thigh.
ran into with Guild Wars 2, that there wasn't actually that much to do.
Yeah, they have these living story bits. And
Yeah.
at this point,
Now
we
do
have a
the
lot we
same
could
on the
catch up
opposite
to.
side.
Yeah, but like
Hold the top
it was
of your
kind of
foot to stretch
nebulous
your
what you
shin
could do, and the
muscles as
actual
well.
living story was short, and the reward track didn't feel rewarding. Destiny's feels a little bit more rewarding, but the problem
Bring
is it just
yourself back slowly, and your stretching is complete.
time.
Mm-hmm. As with everything.
Yeah. Because honestly, I'm on a big JRPG kick this winter. JRPGs and exercise. Let's see
At what time should I be training? There are a few theories about when the most effective time to train is, but the important thing is to turn your training into a habit. Try to find the time of day that's easiest for you, but consult a doctor if you have questions about training a training plan that's right for you.
He wants us to get the alarm, but no.
Mm-hmm.
It's an alarm for a regular habit. I mean, it's relatively convenient to effectively do this as a YouTube series, because I'm kind of incentivized not to skip a day.